Hey everyone, welcome back. In this little quick lecture here, I'm actually going to add this in after the site was already completed. I decided to go through the site, and when I was looking at the text, I thought it might be a little small, and I wanted to give you an easy way to change that text. So if we click on Read More, we can see more of the text than just that little blurb there. And as you see, it might be a little small for what you like. So we'll go back into the dashboard, and we'll go to where it says Plugins. And we're going to add a new plugin here. We'll click Add New at the top. And we're going to search for a plugin called Easy Google Fonts. Easy Google Fonts. And when we search for that, it'll be this one, the first one that comes up. We'll just click Install Now. And we'll click Activate Plugin. And this plugin's actually very easy to use. What we'll want to do is we'll go over to where it says Appearance, and then we'll go to Customize. So in this Customize section, we're going to have a new setting here that says Typography, which you probably have not seen before. And then it says Default Typography, and we can click on that again. Now if we wanted to, we'll just go down on this page. Actually, we can see it live, so we'll go down to Read More here. And this way we'll be able to see the live updates when it changes. If we go down to the font here, and this is paragraphs, and this would be a paragraph tag, would be within a paragraph tag, and a heading would be the larger text, similar to this size if you remember. So if we want to change the paragraph text here to make it a different text, we just click on Edit Fonts, and for the subsets, I'm going to make it Latin, and for the font family, now this is where we can really make some changes. We can change it, just look at the font here as we change. Now it's smaller. Here's a different font as well, and you can go through them and pick out whatever one you really like the look of. And if you think it still looks a little small, it's great because you can easily change it by then going down to, let's find one that looks pretty good first, and then we'll change it. Let's just click Basic. Hopefully it does look basic. Alright, well that's fine. And now it says Font Weight and Style. We'll leave it on regular. And the decoration, we don't want any decoration on this, so it's going to be left there. But when we appearance, we can change the actual size of the font and things like that. Here's the color, the background color, font size, and this is where we can make it larger or smaller. You can leave it at the original size, which is quite small at 10 pixels or 11, 12. I think 14, 15, 16 all looks pretty good. So I'm going to leave it actually on 15 here. And if you want to change the line height, you can do that as well. If you start doing that, you'll see that it gets more spacing between each of the lines. And this does make a little bit better to read, but I think you can go overboard too. So if you wanted to, you could leave this at something like 1.3, 1.4. And here's the letter spacing between each word. I don't think it's necessary to have letter spacing, but if you want it, you could maybe have 1 or 0, I think is good. And then to save it, you just simply go up and click Save. And that's as easy as that goes for that part. Now, to show you something else that we haven't covered yet within the course, we're going to go back and we'll see that there's a 1 here. If we click off on another part, we'll go up to Dashboard. And it says Updates 1, Plugins 1. So if we click on where it says Updates, it will show us the update that we need to do. And it says, you have the latest version of WordPress. Future security updates will be applied automatically, which is great. So if we want to, we can reinstall this, but we don't need to. The plugin that it's suggesting we update is Contact Form 7, which is showing up here with this little 1. So if we update that plugin, it will be upgraded to the newest version, and we will no longer see this 1 or the 1 up here. So I just wanted to point that out to you as well. If you have any questions about this lecture, definitely feel free to reach out to me as always. Thanks everyone.